Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for Friday Night Fights. Yeah.
Girl, how are you, darling?
I'm doing quite all right.
Oh, this is cool. Starting off with L.A. Night.
Yeah.
Little recap of what happened last week. Everybody's coming for Jacob, but Jacob was like, I don't care. Let me
But
just
it's
do.
not enough. Huh? I keep on petting you, but it's not enough.
No, okay, Joseph. No, it's not enough. Bruh. Did not go your way.
The internet sure is split on the trade for Travis Hunter
Split? Why?
because a lot of people are like, the Browns are so dumb. The Browns doing Browns things, trading away the opportunity to get a generational player. And then
Oh,
there's the other camp of they got two firsts and a second by not taking him. Two firsts and a second. That's a lot. That's
oh.
a lot.
So on the Cleveland Brown side, yeah, they stupid. Whatever gonna call it. They're gonna say stupid, but they had. I'm not sure what the plan was, but I don't trust. As of right now, I don't trust your plan. I do not trust your plan.
Rehaul for the future.
See, I don't know who that is. I have no expression for that.
They got Mason Graham. Like, dude's a dog. Like, I've watched his interviews after getting drafted, and it's like, man, like his buddy who was expected to go into the first round didn't get picked. And so after he got done doing all of his interviews and everything, as soon as he found out, he called his buddy up and was like, "Hey, I'm heading back to the green room. I'm going to be with you." Like, you gotta love a dude like that. Like,
Well, hello, Damien.
and then they got Quinshon Judkins in the second round with the pick that they got, who top five running back. A lot of people think he was number three in the draft, the number three running back. I definitely say he was top five. Definitely top five.
Oh, Oh. Listen, guys, we're being a lot. You're doing a lot, guys. Listen, everybody has a good point. Everyone has good points. What are we do? Stop! Why are we mad at each other? Stop!
You know, something that I want to be a wrestling chant, but I don't think ever will be.
What?
When people got beef and they want the smoke, like, why don't we chant "smoke that beef"? Smoke that beef. I don't think that'll ever catch on, but man, that'd be a funny chant.
I I I'm gonna say yeah, no. I'm pretty sure that's no.
Yeah, no, that'll never happen. But it'd be funny if it did.
It'll be hilarious. It'll be hilarious. It really when it comes to starting a chant, they we call it they have YouTube videos on everything else. I need a YouTube video on that because I think everyone's like, come on, this chant's gonna be so good. And sometimes they are, but you just don't have enough people behind you to get it going. They're like, so what's the tutorial? How do I start this chant?
Like, a big thing is with AEW, the chants feel organic. With WWE, like,
I think
they're a bit less creative.
no, I wasn't gonna say that.
I will say it. I feel like WWE fans aren't as creative when it comes to chants.
Excuse you, because I was there for the creation of the best chant in the world, WrestleMania New Orleans number 30, and them crackheads said, "Hey, and let's sing along the Cena song," but we'll put John Cena sucks. John Cena. I'm like, and that's on beat too. I'm like, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all don't beat and everything. I'm so proud of y'all. I don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
I mean, that one's not bad, but like, when you had two meaty men slapping meat in the ring, and the fans start chanting "meat, meat, 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 meat," like,
What I'm gonna say.
dude.
I feel like that was Big E kind of started that, so you can't really put that on the fans.
Well, WWE fans had every opportunity to use it first.
What you call it? There was what's the word? What's the word? There is no really meaty men that we actually cared about like that. And ALW, I have no clue why, honestly, because I signed in and I don't think they know who's who. As long as I'm in here, we're
Oh yeah,
fine.
if you don't change it before you start it up, then yeah, it doesn't change. You have to change it yourself.
I'm still your anarchy queen, but I don't know why I have your backdrop though. I'm not complaining because I do need a backdrop when I'm doing other stuff, so that's definitely fine.
Another chant I was really fond of is they brought an old one back, but they used it for good purposes,
Which was
chanting "He's gay," but like when WWE had that chant back in the day, it was not a nice chant, but AEW made it a nice chant.
one that was very, very good. The Daniel Bryant Kane situation where they were going to therapy and they're in the ring. Hug it out, hug it out,
Hug it
hug
out.
it out. And of course, that was probably what's his name? The Mrs. One of the greatest moments where it's like it got where you're actually analyzing what's going on. It gotta be a two-person hug. It can't be just one person. Both hands have to go over the shoulder. It's like, shut up! What are you doing right now? In the classic, Who's Your Daddy? It's a classic,
It is a
but
classic.
in the right scenario, that what makes it a good chant.
Yeah, in the
In the
right
right
scenario,
scenario,
it hits hard.
it
Like some
does.
people's daddies.
I'm not. I'm.
Was that too far?
It wasn't, but it's like, why though, bro? What? You're like, how does your brain go from left to right? That's more so the question for me. All right, I'm pretty sure the match is on. I'm in my kitchen because I'm hungry. Just give me 2 more minutes. Yeah.
I ate quite a bit today.
What you eat?
I had 2 muffins,
Nice.
then I had 2 hot dogs, then
No.
I had half a sandwich. I had an oatmeal cream pie, and I had one of those Special K uh, crispy pastry things that are like a Pop Tart, but like
Oh,
100 calories.
those are actually nice. I actually like
Mm.
those. Well, I used to like those when I was on that thing. A nice little dietary thing to do.
I mean, I'm not on a diet. I just think they're tasty.
No, they're a good healthy snack. But when I was on the diet, I used to eat those, and they weren't bad. Describe the match. What's going on television?
LA Knight is throwing punches at Damian Priest. Damian Priest on the
Yeah,
ropes.
yeah.
Uh, Whipped him, but reversed the whip. But LA Knight was able to get the clothesline in. Uh, Russian leg sweep. LA Knight threw uh, Damian into the corner and then hit him with uh, the zigzag or whatever. Or maybe it's a sling blade. I don't know. Whatever that thing's called. Now they're both on their feet. All right. Damien with the punch. And I picked him up. Scoop slam. LA Knight went for an elbow drop, but it got countered. He's choking him. He's choking him. Oh, choke slam got reversed. Oh, Damian Priest with a right hook, I think. Happened fast, but it looks like a right hook to me. Damian went for his finisher, but it got countered. BFT. Elbow drop.
Did anyone win yet?
No, we're at commercial.
Ooh, they're giving them time. Understandable though, because these are your two top mid card people, so I appreciate that.
I mean, two of them.
Yeah, so your top two
I don't know if they're the top two.
on SmackDown. Hey, Rap, what's up?
They're definitely up there. Top two.
Of your mid, okay. If it's not them, who is it?
I can only name two.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like one of them I'd give to the mid card champion, Jacob Fatu. And the other one, I might give to Drew McIntyre, honestly.
He's a main eventer. He's the mid card now, but he's the main eventer. He's just playing the mid card right now.
Can't you say the same about Damian Priest?
No.
No.
No, even though they did put a belt on him, but it wasn't WWE Championship. So nah, not yet.
What do you mean it wasn't WWE Championship?
Correct me? Yeah, no. It was the world heavyweight championship.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then Drew McIntyre's mid card too, then.
No, he won the wait.
No, he was world.
No, he won it during the panorama.
That was world.
No.
Yeah.
During the panorama, there was no world.
Roman Reigns.
What was it called then? Oh Lord, now I'm confused. Wait. Okay, no. Okay, so which one had which?
Roman Reigns had the belt that John Cena has now.
No. Cause remember they merged them. They merged them with him versus Brock Lesnar. So what was the Universal one, and what was the WWE one?
There was the Universal title and there was the WWE title, I guess.
And I'm pretty sure Drew won the WWE title.
Yeah, okay.
Razor's Edge. No, it was hard because I think they put colors on it, which was dumb. Oh, SmackDown Blue was like, shut. Why are we colorizing belts? Honestly.
So Jey Uso's title isn't I got you.
It needs work. It need work. They're
Let's
trying.
see. It was Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
Then it was Drew McIntyre.
for a
Then
split
it was
second.
Damian Priest. Then it was Gunther. And now it's Jey Uso.
Yeah, that's not. I love all those guys except Seth. I love all those guys except Seth. But that still no. That belt still needs a lot of work.
Is there anybody I'm missing? It was those five guys, right? Five guys. Great. Now I want a hamburger.
That was it. That was it. Because they had Seth had it for a whole year. Oh, leapfrog from LA Knight in the supers at the top rope. Let's go, baby.
And for half that year, he feuded with Finn Balor.
Let's not go back to that because I'm still mad at that.
It was so crazy to me that every single feud he had, it was like, is Seth going to drop the belt? Is he going to drop the belt? And he didn't. And he didn't. And he didn't. And I was like, AJ would be cool. Finn would be cool. Gunther would be cool. Jey Uso would be cool. Shinsuke Nakamura would be cool. Oh, we're doing Drew McIntyre? Okay. Oh, Drew won.
I was gonna say no, Finn would have been so great because you had Damien have the money in the bank, so that would have just been a nice little storyline between Judgment Day. But y'all didn't want to pull a trigger on crackhead.
I can't believe he didn't cash in on Seth at any point in time during that year. Literally, the moment Seth lost the belt, then he cashes in.
It was the whole like that whole thing with him versus Judgment Day. It didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Come on,
Because literally, Judgment Day never cashed in on him. Not once.
bro. Listen, there's some internal issue that to work through.
Like, did Damien feel like I'm not going to beat the dude that Finn couldn't beat?
There is no reason. I'm not even let's go back and act like there's a reason. There was no reason.
Literally, the moment Drew got the belt, boom, cash in. Like, people forget that Drew was the champion. Like, if you were to ask people who held that title, Drew was the name that people forget. Held that title for 2 minutes at Mania.
If it was that, it was like 2 to 5 minutes. That's why. That's why. Oh, all right. So people who are here for the wrestling, great match. Again, it got outside interference from Solo. Boo. Solo had to do a spike to LA Knight, and Damien stopped him. And now it looks like Damien and LA Knight are on the same page. Dang it, man.
Fatu, 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 Fatu.
Like real talk. If you gonna have it in a DQ, don't let it be a good match. Like, I hate when it's a good match is DQ. Like let it be a stupid match. I don't care.
Well, it's to make this a triple threat at Backlash, right?
I don't know. That could
We're
be fun.
only a week away.
This feels really close.
St. Louis.
What do you have to do a watch along for the backlash?
I mean, unless my brother-in-law calls me and tells me he got good tickets.
If you go there live, at least get some good footage or some good pictures.
Oh no, the camera on my phone sucks.
What phone you got?
Oh, it,
Yeah, I mean,
it,
how do you
it,
not
it
know
was
what
it
phone you
was
have?
it was the cheapest Samsung available.
That sounds like an iPhone 10. But come on, like, but how you not know this, bro?
I'm not into phones.
Like, you don't even get the phone, but if you're gonna buy something, make sure it's at least decent.
I just need something that works. Does it make calls? Yes. Can I get texts on it? Yes. Can I watch YouTube on it? Yes. Okay, it's a fine phone. I don't care.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Am I wrong? The
No, but
camera
again,
sucks. The camera really sucks.
what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? That's what I was gonna say. Like, you could at least know what you call it.
You want
Like,
me to look it up?
at least know if you can up. So if you want to upgrade it, you know what phone you have.
I'll upgrade when it breaks.
You can't up. It's better to upgrade before it breaks, so you can trade it
Nah.
in.
Listen, I ride out with my phone until it's dead.
Oh shoot! One moment here. All right, so we got Fraxium having a backstage interview, but now we're confronting Pretty Deadly. Hello, Hassan. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Have a good time, darling. So, Aiden, if your name is Jeff, why is it Aiden on YouTube? Inquiring minds need to know now. We need to, we need to know.
He's definitely quoting the movie.
Uh uh 22nd Jump Street. My name's
Yeah.
Jeff. Oh, okay. Tell me my name's Jeff. The dream
You're excited for Doomsday?
What is that?
Uh, the busiest workday for you for the year?
You need to be more specific.
The new Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Well, I was being facetious because
No,
you're going to be so freaking busy.
listen, I was there last night, and I guess people don't realize that now Thursday is a new day. Even though Friday is officially the day, Thursday the first day they're showing it. It's fine. It was busy, but it wasn't crazy busy. Like Sinners was insanely busy. Where I wanted to punch everybody in the throat. Cause why are y'all here in the morning? Why are you like honestly? Go someplace else.
In the morning. That is kind of crazy.
In the morning, the bartender made $45 in tips. Morning, afternoon, but still before 5 o'clock.
Hold on. Not only are y'all going to the movie theater in the morning, but y'all be going to the bar at the
Go
movie theater in the
listen.
morning?
Listen, listen,
Bruh. You,
listen.
you gotta recognize when you have a problem.
I'm
That's
not
having a
judging.
problem.
I'm not judging. I'm speculating. I'm speculating. Oh my goodness. But yeah,
I mean, I saw this
yeah.
video where a British guy, uh, he went to the U.S. on vacation, and like people looked at him like he was crazy, and he was like, I didn't understand why people like were looking at me like I was crazy. Well, lo and behold, find out that there's this drink, Four Loco, and I thought it was an energy drink. So I started off every morning drinking one of them. And like now that I know what I know, I understand why people were looking at me like I was crazy. It's like,
Why
oh,
did
you sweet British man.
Because
You
you
had
still don't
no idea.
you acting like it's not in English. So why did you not drink that? Why did you not read it before you drank it?
Like, dude just thought it was an energy drink.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't look at the bottom of the bottle or the drink and said, hey, this has so much so liquor in it.
Wild.
Immensely. Immensely.
But here's the thing. He was doing that morning drinking accidentally, not intentionally. The people who went to the bar at the movie theater, that's pretty intentional.
So now not to flip it, but let's flip it. So how much of a functioning alcoholic are you where you're drinking in the morning and evidently you're fine. You're not stumbling or anything. People are just looking at your drink. They're not looking at how you're acting.
I mean,
Like
to be fair, like
so
one
you said,
drink, I'm not going to feel anything from one drink.
but still though, it depends. But yeah,
Like at most, the can has, I'd say, 2 beers worth of alcohol in it. Like 2 beers. Like, do people really notice 2 beers?
it depends on your tolerance. It does. Okay, Michael Bisping. He's a dream.
You're ahead of me. I just got to Bisping.
Yep. UFC. Yeah. The wrestling scene.
Booga booga.
Here's Fraxium. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Did you see? So because you were off last week. Did you see their match last week? Their debut.
Uh, no, I just watched a couple clips of SmackDown online.
It was so good, and you can see that Nathan. They were both excited, and Nathan was like a ball of energy. It was like breathe, baby, breathe. You can't. He was going a mile a minute,
Well, I mean, he always does. It's kind of his
but
thing.
you could tell he was extra amped up. You could tell he was extra amped up. Or it's just like it is. It's always great to see that because NXT is great. NXT is great, but it's still the developmental. It's not the main roster. So when you see them go to the main roster, you can tell like how happy and excited they are. Like it's a feel good moment. It's a feel good moment.
Mercury's gimmick lives on through Axiom.
I'm not with you.
Huh?
See, why are you going so fast? Ah!
Oh, my bad. Not Mercury. Nitro. My bad.
Same difference. I'm doing this with you.
His entrance. Do you not remember Johnny Nitro's entrance?
I don't.
Slow
Not even.
motion camera.
Oh no. It's the same. Johnny Nitro. It was the wind. It was a wind machine. This ain't no
Oh,
mystery. Come on, open your eyes. And the hair is flowing, and there's pyro. Pa, 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 pa. This is
and
mystery.
then when he tag
Come
teamed up with
on.
The Miz partook in the slow motion as well.
The future will be. Don't waste your time. Don't waste no
Man,
more.
that pandemic era feels like a decade ago.
Look, it's crazy. It's crazy that it's 5 years ago. That's insane. That is truly an insane thing. But no, fraction is more like it's not slow mo. It's like they're vibrating. Honestly, in the intro,
Huh.
that's how fast they are. They're vibrating.
Slow motion with a shaky cam.
It's it's like But yeah, like Nathan, you don't have to go that fast. I kind of want to. It's probably going to be a car crash, and that's why I want to. That's why I want to watch it. I want to see him versus Braun Breaker. I just want to see them go a mile a minute and just collide and just see just see a freaking mat. Like I feel like it's gonna be a Madden thing. You hit you hit the control button. Bow.
I am reminded of the advice that Stephen Amell was given by Triple H.
Which was what?
Um, go slow. Like if you feel like you're going uh, too slow, go slower. If you feel like you can't go any slower than you're going, go even slower.
No.
Well, Amell then followed it up with, and he was right. Like when I had that match with Christopher Daniels, like I got up and jumped off of the top onto the table on the outside, and it took me like 2 seconds. Like if I had taken my time, like people could have breathed, they could have taken in the moment of like, oh shoot, you know.
Yeah.
But it was just boom, and then I was off, and it happened, and it was over.
Like that
Like
part
yeah,
I get. I get that part. Savor the moment.
like listen to the crowd make noise before you actually jump off the top on the outside onto a table with Christopher Daniels on it.
Because it really it's like, wait, what the freak happened? And you gotta wait until the replay on the Timetron shows you, and it's not really the same as watching it live.
Blink and you miss it moment.
Thinking you miss it. I mean, I guess it's still going, so I guess it's fine. I'm sorry. I want you to commercial for Suits LA. And it's not really appealing to me, but I guess they're still showing it. So it's like, all right, I guess somebody's watching.
People must have missed Suits.
Listen, me and my manager were talking about this when I was at work. USA, when they were in their bag, they had some bomb series where it's like, what happened? They had Monk, they had Suits, they had White Collar. Oh my gosh, they had Psych, they had Burn Notice. They had I was gonna say it was called Robot. It's like, what happened? Y'all were in y'all bag when it came to series. Y'all just
And here's
stopped.
another thing: all those USA shows, those were the shows that NBC rejected.
Mm. We ain't gonna say nothing about that. NBC don't make good decisions. I'll just say that.
I mean, they had some quality shows.
They have some, but some of their like we don't want to use it. It's like, but why?
Well, because look at the shows that were on NBC. You had House. You had The Office.
Wait.
You had
No. House on Fox.
House was on Fox?
House was on Fox.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. I would watch a House
Huh.
until like I missed the last season. I really don't know why. But yeah, I was not John for like the whole like at least 6 seasons straight.
I was young. I could have sworn that was NBC.
That was House, baby. The Office, I get now. See, but think about this. That was Thursday, right? Now, what happened if you have the House and the off? If you have the Office and Psych on the same day? Oh, come on, bro. Slow down. Like I really just want to like him versus Braun Breaker. It's literally gonna be two Rams clashing together.
So I'm trying to think here. How I Met Your Mother, was that NBC?
That was CBS.
That was CBS.
That was CBS.
Was Friends also CBS?
Friends was NBC, but
Okay.
all the shows we talked about came after them. They ended in 2000. They died in 2004. So one like it was like, oh, you have to choose one or the other. They were before Psych and Burn Notice all of jobs.
Parks and Rec was NBC.
They're NBC, yes.
My Name is Earl.
I want to say My Name is Earl was NBC, but that really didn't last long. Like was it like 4 seasons?
Yeah, it was something like that. It might have only been 3, honestly.
I was trying to give it some grace, but yeah, I think it was either 3 or 4 seasons. Yeah.
I remember in Raising Hope how like all the network people showed up at their house one day because they wanted to make a TV show about them or something like that. And they were like, we're not going to do that. But, which one of you people is from such and such, whatever the network was? It was like,
Right.
that'd be me. And just punched him in the face. He said, that's for canceling My Name is Earl.
That's hilarious. How many? If we had a chance to punch some serious execs, I would definitely take it because there's a couple of shows where it's like, why? Why that one? That was so freaking good. That one should stay for 5 seasons. That one should have went for 9.
And a lot of times it just doesn't make sense. Like
It
Firefly. Like, how is Firefly only 1 season?
Yeah, a couple
Have you seen that? Have you not seen it?
I know that the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I ever saw that one.
Have you seen The Rookie?
The movie The Rookie, yes.
No. The TV show The Rookie.
That's on ABC. Okay.
So the cop dude, the main actor of the show,
Yeah.
he was the star of Firefly.
Interesting.
He played the captain of the ship, and trying to think of who else was in it that you might know. Alan Tudyk. He's the alien in the TV show Resident Alien.
Okay.
And they had Marina Baccarin. She played the girlfriend in Deadpool.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Like it was a pretty star-studded cast, and it was written by I'm spacing on his name. He made Buffy.
Okay, cool.
You know, the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the
So
show. I know the show,
same
but I don't
writer,
know who.
director, producer guy that made this show as well.
Okay.
He also did the Avengers, the first one.
Nice. But no, that sounds like a lot of good stuff. And it's like, why?
You really should check that show out. It's good. And then they made a movie to end it because they didn't get renewed for season 2. So he was just like, "Well, I'm
I
going to try
love
and finish the story the best I can." And he made a movie.
I love that. 'Cause I think that hurts more than anything. Where it's like 3 seasons, it's a cliffhanger, and why would you cancel? Like, if you know it's a cliffhanger,
He didn't even get
can you?
3. He got 1 season and they canceled him.
But like more so, like when it's when it's a cliffhanger, it's like, can you please just finish the cliffhanger? I like yes, we would love more seasons. But if we're not gonna have any seasons, can you at least tell us what the frick happened next? At least do that. It's a show called Outsiders. It came on WGN. That was a good show. And it really was like, why did you that
Anybody in the
could have
comments got a show that you think was canceled way too soon?
like I would have like that one, like when you get it was one season is like, okay, I'll get over it. 2 seasons is like now I'm emotionally invested and you can play with my emotions. I'm gonna punch you on the throat because why y'all playing with my emotions like this?
Although a lot of people will argue that sometimes shows shouldn't get a season 2.
Ah, it de- the one like I said, if you like crazy crack emotional crackheads that live on a mountain, but civilization on the other side of the mountain, but they but worlds collide. Outsiders was really actually good. Out WGM. Outsiders was actually very good. I actually like that one.
I heard a lot of people were upset with the TV show The Last of Us.
Why though?
Spoilers ahead. So anybody like listening to this that doesn't want spoilers for The Last of Us, mute for about
Spoilers.
30 seconds.
Mute
Three,
us.
2, 1. They killed off the main character, Pedro Pascal,
Why?
because that's
Ah,
the way that the story goes. And it's based off of a video game. And when they did it in the
but
video game, everyone was pissed. And then they
like
decided to make it into a TV show, and all these people were watching the show that didn't play the video game, and all these people are pissed. And it's like, well, you wanted to throw all these names out of all the people who played the video game. I never played the video game, so I don't know. But like you called them every single ist and phobe in the book at these video game players that didn't like it. And now you put it in a TV show, and oh, the rest of the world agrees with them.
so
Maybe they were wrong.
so the flip side of that, and I can't stand this, is when people when you are of a certain status in Hollywood, right? Like Pedro Pascal's in his bag right now. So
Mm-hmm.
if you cannot commit to, I'm not gonna say series. If you can't how many seasons? If you commit to a series, don't get it. don't get it because I hate that. I hate when Hollywood celebrities commit to do a
Oh,
series and
he
say,
was
"Oh,
aware. He was fully aware. Like when he signed up to do the job, they told him, "Yeah, start of season 2, you're out."
but like I guess people think that hey, let when we kill them off, it'll be fine. No, sometimes they're impactful and you can't kill them off. Rewrite the rewrite the freaking script. Case in point, what's old boy's name? Um, Marvel, black man in Brooklyn. Help me out here, strong black man. What's his name? What was that show name? Come on. Bald headed black man.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, yes. When Mahershala Ali said, "Okay, here's the show. Just kill me off." And it's like it'll be fine. No, it won't be fine. Especially when you're one of the best parts of the freaking series. You can't get killed
Yeah,
off.
he was so.
Like I stop thinking killing you off will be fine. No, it won't be fine.
I don't understand this thing with Hollywood of like there's all these stories that people love and they can't wait to watch on the big screen and they're like, "Yeah, but we're going to change a bunch of stuff." And so it's not going to be the same thing and you may not like it. And
Eh.
then there was this thing where like the fans of it are like, "Yeah, we didn't really like how the story turned out, so if you want to change it, that'd be pretty great." And then they're like, "No, we're going to do everything exactly the way it was." It's like, you can change this one. We don't mind. You can change this one. It's like, no, we're keeping it the same.
That really is the forethought. The you have to have the forethought of is this story good for your genre? Like I love the story of Jungle Book from Disney. So mostly until I want to say Lion King is probably the last book they used, right? But some of them they're like, listen, for a children's movie, these real life books suck. So let's not go with what the book says and let's do our own thing. Yes. Sometimes yes, let's do that. like bump like hey, if you want to read the book. But for this freaking kids movie, we're gonna have some singing bears, some singing jaguars, and we're gonna have some freaking fun.
It seemed to me that Superman had some issues with that. Henry Cavill, where he would take roles based off of things that he likes, but they would just want to change all the material of it, and him just
Uh,
having to be like, "You're not a better writer than the person who wrote it. Like, why are you trying to change it? Like, you
it's
are not better than them.
more so
Why
when you
not
don't have that,
stick to the script?"
and like more so you don't have that power. Like no offense, yes, you are Superman, but besides that, yes, that's all you are. You don't like you're not Russell Crowe, you're not Denzel Washington, where you think you can change something and
No,
heart
no, 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 no. I'm
can
talking
make
about the people who are making the show aren't as good. Henry Cavill wanted to stick to the source material of like, let's not change something that ain't broke.
oh yeah, yeah, I can hear that. All right, real quick for the people who are here for the wrestling, we had backstage thing with what's his name, Nick Aldis, Mia Yim, B Fab. Anthony talking about the United States Championship. We have Chelsea Green in the Secret Service, and they found out that um Piper Niven is going to be in the match to see if she can get her spot to go for the belt. Yay! And now we have Nia Jax. Where are we at? Because she's getting a big pop. Where are we at right now?
Des Moines, Iowa.
The Moines, Iowa loves Nia Jax. I can't fault you. I
So
can't fault.
are you not a big Henry Cavill fan?
I besides Superman, and I think he did Mission Impossible. No. I'm not looking on Henry Cavill's social media page to know what next movie he's in. No.
Oh, I don't think he's been in anything bad in his entire career.
I like that.
I mean, maybe Justice League. I might put that in the category as being bad, but aside from that, like everything else
That's
he was
not your
in,
fault, though. That's
no, not his fault.
freaking I want to say Dynasty so badly. What's it? DC. I was like, they don't know how to do a freaking collaboration movie.
His role in Deadpool versus Wolverine was really funny.
So I know I am very late, but I have not seen that yet, so don't tell me anything.
That came out a year ago.
Shut up! I know where it came out. I still haven't watched it.
Okay, no spoilers.
I right now my relationship with movies is very, very intricately stupid. Where I want to watch it in the big screen, but it's my job, so I'm tired and I don't have a car, so it's not. So I don't want to stay there over time. It's a whole thing.
I think I watched it 3 times in theaters.
I know it's good. I know it's good.
I don't do that very often. Like I did that with the newest Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. I watched
Oh
that
yeah.
3 times in theaters. I ended up watching Aquaman 3 times in theaters, but that's because like
Ooh.
people kept on wanting to go, and it's like, hey, you want to go? And it's like, well, I've already seen it, but I guess I can watch it again.
But hey, that's actually that's a good thing. Like where it was like, even if you don't want to go, it's not a bad movie where it's like I don't mind watching it 3 times.
But with Spider-Man and Deadpool, it's like, no, I want to watch this again. I purposefully am asking, hey, you want to go? I've already seen it, but I want to watch it again. Not an and I can watch it again. It's an I wanna. Let's go.
I wanna. All right, so in the ring right now, we had Nia Jax saying I'm going for my women's championship 2 times. Like, no, I've changed. Here's Nay Nay. Like, no, I've changed.
I like the way she said her own hands. Like I felt passion with it. Yeah,
Why my Nay Nay look so crazy though? Why your eyes so black? Run, chick, run! A storm here! She gonna get you!
is Seth Rollins from Iowa?
He is.
Okay, but he's a Bears fan.
Because I would like my dad explained this to me. The if you don't have a team, I'm in here. If you don't have a baseball team, they show the next baseball team on your town on television. So Iowa had a lot of had a lot of Cubs games on television. That's how you become a fan.
I'm just thinking that like if you live in Iowa, you're pretty well the same difference from the Vikings or the Packers or the Bears or the Chiefs. Like you're free to
Now
choose whoever you want in Iowa.
so he's a Cubs fan. I'm not sure if he's a Bears fan. I know he's a Cubs fan.
He announced one of the picks for the draft for the Bears.
Oh, that was fun.
Hmm.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Tag team with your cousin a lot, boo boo. Finally. So a brawl broke out, of course, and I'm pretty sure Nick Aldis said it's gonna be a tag team match. Nene and Naya versus Jade and Tiffany. And like finally, like
Does
listen.
Tamina still work there?
I don't know. I don't.
Because like we haven't seen Tamina in a long time.
I want to say the last, like, she teamed up with Naya, then she teamed up with Natalia, and I know it's been a couple of Royal Rumbles, but I want to say it's definitely been 2 years. It felt like it was definitely 2 years.
Because like Tamina's also a cousin. Like
Yeah. No, it's like, okay, the bloodline, mwah, pure cinema. I loved all 4 years, me personally. But the one caveat was, why don't you have no women here? Like it made no sense. It really didn't make any sense. You had, and then it was like after SmackDown, or it was either after SmackDown or after Raw. Naya threw her hat in the ring. She was like, I got some blood. I got some bloodlines I need to connect to. Maybe it's like, you have 3 chicks you could have put in there. Like, why not?
and now there's the Rock's daughter, so that makes 4.
Yes and no. For me, she was never a candidate to be in the bloodline. I think someone said something
Well,
that I would
no,
have loved.
she was way too new.
Definitely, but I love one thing someone suggested, and that would have been hot. But like before she became general manager, when she was in the Colt with Joe Gacy, if someone was like, it would have been hot if they had Paul Heyman go to NXT and say, "Stop this crap, come home." And it's like, yeah, oh, that would have been hot. That would have been hot. Like they send Paul Heyman to go get her out of the Colt. All right. And so if you have not seen last week's SmackDown, which was a very, very good show, we had the re-debut of Aleister Black and his bomb behind CFO song. I want to put it to the E vote. I want to put it to the he ha he ha he ha he ha he ha he. I'm sorry. But of course, you can't put him in anything relevant just yet. So he Black Mask The Miz, and now we're getting The Miz versus Aleister Black.
Mask.
Black Mask. What did I say?
I thought you said mask.
I probably did. Black Mask. Black Mask. But after this commercial break, we're gonna get Miz versus Aleister Black. Again, that'll be fine. I get why some people are like, "Hey, let him kick a big person's head off," and it's like, I'm not mad at this. It's fine. Like this also is the reason why some watching podcasts is bad, because they have good ideas that never happen. It's like before Cody Rhodes before Cody Rhodes went on his vacation, it would have been kind of hot if it was him that got Black Mass. It's like, yeah, you're already gonna leave, so just let him kick your head off one more time and then debut.
That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
Hey, you're
I
already
mean,
leaving.
I don't know. Like when you think about the way he left, like the last thing he did was we hadn't seen him in months, aside from vignettes, and he just comes down and kicks Biggie in the face and then leaves. And like we didn't see or hear from him in years on WWE because he was in AEW. But if you're a WWE fan, you probably don't know about that.
No, that is when what's the word? that is when the people who are doing cuts was not watching the product. You can't tell me they're watching the product, because how the freak do you black mask your WWE champion and say, "Hey, that was fun. We don't need to see anymore." I'm like, what the like? Yeah. You can tell if nothing. It's like, how do you do a whole angle and say, "No, you're fine. We don't need you anymore. We don't want to see how this we don't want to see how this plays out."
Wait, was he the WWE champion or was he the
He was,
Intercontinental champion?
I
Because it
want to
was
say
SmackDown, right?
it was SmackDown, but
Which I believe the WWE champion was on Raw.
yeah, he was Money in the Bank winner. So I think they're going. Yeah, no, because remember it was shoot.
I think he might have been the Intercontinental champion at
Let
the
me.
time.
I'm gonna look it up because
Okay.
it was a cluster. It was a cluster mess. It was a whole mess when it happened. Like, it was a fight between, I want to say, New Day and somebody, and that's when he got kicked off. And I think when he won the belt, he was still a SmackDown person. That's why, you know, what's up, Kitty Joe?
You know, the New Day made a great point where Big E was like, I'm gonna go on the road and I'm gonna travel with you guys and manage you guys. And it's like, you had 2 years where you could have done that. Like,
He still had to recover from what he won from freaking the neck. I'm
it
gonna
didn't
tell
stop him
y'all this.
from showing up on TV talking into a microphone.
I ain't gotta get my behind whooped taking it to a microphone.
You don't gotta get your behind whooped being a manager.
He had to process his feelings, and then when he processed his feelings, he was fine. All right. Yep. It was okay. It was Intercontinental Champion.
But still one of their champions.
Hell no! And that was when it was a good, and that was when the Intercontinental Champion was actually a really good thing, because it was him. It was it was Sammy. It was Apollo Crews. It was somebody else too.
I mean, I feel like they do a good job with the Intercontinental Championship.
It def oh yeah, so it was Big E versus KO versus Sammy versus Apollo Crews. So yeah, that was actually a good mixed bag. What I was gonna say, it definitely mid 2000s. It definitely needed a revamp. Let's not act like it was the hottest thing since fish grease.
Wait, whoa. I've never heard that expression before.
Really?
No.
No.
Fish grease. Huh.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure someone. That's the same. No, I'm so while I was on YouTube. Oh, you bastards! WE WE released some people. It's on Fightful, and Cora Jade, Gigi Dolan, Shayna Baszler, the TikTok girls, Jakar Jackson,
Wait. The TikTok girls.
um, K and K.
K and K.
They're on NXT.
Oh, party girls.
Yeah, Party Girls, TikTok girls, yeah. And Braun Strowman, that's a crate. And Dakota Kai.
I mean, a lot of these cuts make sense to me, honestly.
Braun Strowman does not, because he just did the great thing with him and what's his name? Jacob Fatu. They just had something really, really good. That's surprising. Dakota
But
Kai, huh?
but it comes into a situation of, do you have anything else for him? No. Does he fit anywhere on the card for you moving forward? No, at the moment. Okay. Well,
But I can't.
if you release him, he can go and do stuff in other places.
That's a very that's a very optimistic way of looking at it. Because in my brain, definitely, if you don't have anything for him, let him go home. I guess if you don't want to pay him, that's the thing. But I feel like
Well, they have to pay him for 3 months at least, and it gives him time to find other opportunities.
exactly. It
That's
feels
the
like
nice thing about WWE. Well, it's a double edged sword. A, you can't work anywhere else, but B, you can look for other places to work.
but it does feel like, 'cause I remember it was a story of Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels, and they didn't have anything to do. They went on vacation and came back. Now, granted, Braun Strowman is not Jericho or Michaels in their heyday, but it feels like, yeah, just let me do a let me just take a month off and then come back when you have something for me. I don't feel like a release is like that. Gone it, man.
Their big stars still do that. Like Roman Reigns, vacation. Cody Rhodes, vacation. Seth Rollins, I'm sure he takes vacations too.
I don't think he does. Unless stuff gets hurt. When the last time you seen him like, hey, I want to leave and go home?
And then you got John Moxley, who, like, seemingly kind of wants to go on a vacation. I think mostly to appease Renee,
Yeah.
but like with AEW, it's like, dude, we need you. Dude, we need you. Dude, you can't go. We need you. And it's like, I've worked every week for 3 years.
Tip.
Can I get 1 week off? And it's like, we need you. We need you, Mox. We need you. Secretly, he loves it, and we all know it.
Yeah. And Dakota, unfortunately, Dakota Kai is like, if you could just stay healthy, honestly.
I feel like most men would agree. Like, comments can chime in if they want. Like, men want to feel needed. And Moxley definitely feels needed where he's at.
You just got emotional on me. Like there's feeling needed, and you're being a big old baby. It's like, hey, man up. Ain't got time for you to be on the couch. Go someplace. I'm sorry. But yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five of these people are NXT people, and unfortunately Cora Jade couldn't stay healthy, so I understand. Shakar Jackson is kind of crazy because like her and Lash Legend, they was a good tag team. So and if Lash is still there, keep Lash. It is like, why would you get rid of Shakar?
Oh, I saw this thing online of like, it was of a Twitter conversation where a person was expressing how one of the employees said that they were going on vacation and that the other person was a manager and was like, yeah, so we didn't approve them because we needed them to come into work. And the employee went on vacation anyways. So we fired them. And the top comment was, so you needed him so badly that he couldn't go on vacation, but you didn't need him so badly that when he did go on vacation, you just fired him immediately.
Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Cause no offense, but my vacation time is my vacation time. And you can't tell me that I can't have it or not. Point blank period. And especially if I tell you when I'm going on vacation, that gives you enough time to say, hey, all right, let's put this person in place, or let's train someone. So those 2 weeks, we won't feel so jank. We won't feel like something is gone. We'll be fine. That's just y'all being lazy, old punks.
Like, I think there's only one instance of where you could cancel, and that is if the coworker that was going to take their spot had a family member pass away, and they are going to the funeral, and it's like if you don't come in and fill this, like we basically have to close up shop for the day.
Yeah, but
Like if somebody's not passed away, like I feel like there's no excuse for like refusing vacation. Like it has to
like
be a matter of life and death.
I was gonna say, it's hardly ever that where it's a funeral thing. It's hardly ever that. All right, for people who are here for the wrestling, it's still Malachi versus the Miz. I am not sure how I feel about Miz getting this much offense. No offense, it's like, sir, this should be a hit and quit it. It should be a black mass. Oh shoot! It should be black mass and that's it. But as I say that, Miz went for a pump handle, a pump handle off the top apron, and what's his name? Malachi just freaking him in the face with a knee.
It was so weird in AEW of coming to the realization of this dude is the best promo of the group, but he might have been the worst wrestler in House of Black.
And that's just like what you call it. Not him being a bad wrestler. It was just like you said. It was just two people that were better than you. That's literally just all it was. But that's why they were. That's why they were a perfect group. We're not gonna relive history. It is what it is. But man, they could have done more with House of Black.
I hope that the rest of House of Black comes back. I mean,
So Brody's still doing his thing. Buddy got hurt. Dad, go on it, Buddy. What are you doing? Are you just going rock skydiving or something? Like,
it saddens me to see him back here. I guess it's so that he can travel with his wife, but like I want to see House of Black together.
yeah, yeah,
They're so good together.
they are. They
Like
are, and
one of my
hopefully,
favorite trios. Like when it comes to trios, like you got the New Day, like
hopefully, I want to say
you got
down the
the
road.
Elite. I'm really struggling to think of anybody else besides New
Oh,
Day and the Elite.
um, uh, even though they try to unalive him, BCC, or sorry, BBC, Blackpool Combat Club.
The BCC. I mean, they're more than three though.
Oh, just three, legitimately. Yeah.
Freebirds.
What the
Going
heck?
back to the,
What was that? Wait, okay.
he did a cartwheel.
I'm rewinding. I'm rewinding. Okay, for people who are here for the wrestling, the Miz did his it kicks, and and Aleister Black's like, really? That's what you're doing? And then he goes for a skull crushing finale. Oh, come on, come on. I went too far, but I don't care. Dad, go on it. Come on, give me a sweet spot.
Oh, not like this. Okay. Okay. Oh,
Wait, wait, wait.
had me worried there for a second. Oh,
Okay, so elbow to the back, knee to the face. I rewind because I don't. I missed all that and I don't care. The Miz hung him up. He went for a skull crusher finale.
two former NXT champions staring eye to eye.
And then he cartwheel out that sucker. Okay. Listen. If we're getting Aleister Black versus Carmelo, yes, freaking please. That should be hella tasty. Listen. I actually like, even though, woo, I think we all can say that we want a different opponent for Aleister, but this match was good. This match was good. And sometimes you got to not have a match for a minute to be like, oh, the match is decent.
I really don't understand with the history of Black. I mean, like he went undefeated for the longest time. And when he lost, it was kind of like a nothing match of a loss.
Unfortunately, in wrestling, period, they don't really know how to end good streaks.
Well,
if
it
you
felt like they didn't even realize he was on a streak. That's the problem. Like they didn't talk about it or anything. It's just it
like
seems like they just forgot he was undefeated.
if you look back, whatever streak it was, it never ended well. There is no streak that ended well, or how it should, or how we wanted it to end. But yeah, okay. So if we had to go through Miz to get Carmelo versus Aleister, I'm here for that. That I will go through. We'll go through a Miz match to get Aleister versus Carmelo. Heck yeah. Hee ha hee ha hee ha hee ha hoo ha hee ha. Listen, someone has in a side note. Someone has to explain to me the CFO thing, because how are some people get to keep their songs, and others don't?
I have no idea. Explain to me why one of the Lucha Bros is on Raw and the other Lucha Bros is on SmackDown.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Let them be, because it feels like once they're a tag team, it'll be hard to get them out of that. So let them be a single before they come together. I am not mad at that at all.
Oh, here comes the wife. We had Aleister Black, and now here comes Zelina Vega.
Listen, like crazy, like they don't need each other, right? And it will be a very, very weird pairing. But I would love it just once. I'm a romantic when it comes to wrestling. So let me just see it once. Let me just like, hey babe. See, Kijo likes it rare. Like, hey babe, what's up, boo? That's it. That's all I need. That's it.
Like a backstage.
Listen. I love the story of Triple H and Stephanie on WWE. Love it. I die on this hill. The best story of 2000. But afterwards, those little encounters backstage, those are probably the best moment. Those are probably the best parts where they're just like before. I want to say it was before before
where they
crazy
didn't play it
match.
up to be like something like it was just, like it made it feel natural.
Right? It was one match. I want to say it was either Hell in a Cell or the first Elimination Chamber
The
where
one where Seth left in the ambulance.
yeah. Triple H was going backstage before the match and Steph was like, "Hey, be careful." It's like, ah! It's like, ah! Ah! Don't pull on my heartstrings like that, you bastards! Don't do it! She's so tiny. She has it like, I'm pretty sure that belt on the first Titus ring, but it still went sideways, and she had to adjust it.
What is she, 4'11"?
Something like that.
I think she's the shortest wrestler.
I don't see how they're like. I'm like, who would beat her on that end?
I
How
mean,
short?
in history, she's beat, but currently, I believe she's the shortest.
Okay. Oh,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the shortest goes to Swoggle.
yes, yes. That's probably, yeah. All right. Are you still watching the LFG?
Um, I watched the first few episodes. It's been a minute though,
Oh, why you stop?
because I caught up and I figured it'd be more fun to just watch a few episodes at once. That way, I'm not I gotta wait till next week. I gotta wait till next week. So if I wait a
I
month, then I can just watch 5 episodes.
I get that, understandable. Like honestly, binge watching has changed how we watch television. Now sometimes you can't wait, and sometimes it's like I would rather just hit and quit it on a Saturday than like you said, do it weekly.
Like I got other things I can watch, or I can get into my random mood of I want to play some college football, and then I play that for like 3 days, and it's like, well, who needs TV?
No, this is definitely, that show is definitely a lazy Saturday, lazy Sunday show. Oh, they show a young Pat in the crowd looking like Hawk a little bit. My baby Hawk from the Green Bay Packers, AJ Hawk.
The people standing next to him with the look of surprise of, I didn't know we were sitting next to a celebrity. What the crap?
Listen, I'm not even gonna hold you. Before he came here, did not know that. Yeah, uh, did know he was a kicker. I wasn't following his career like that. No offense.
Oh, he's the NFL's greatest punter of all time. Number one.
Oh, why you say that?
I believe it. I believe he is the greatest. I mean, even the highlight reels. If you want to watch highlights of a punter in the NFL, there's only one guy to watch. It's McAfee. No one else has highlights.
Don't say that.
He kicked the ball and then caught the ball. He kicked the ball and then he caught the ball. And he really wanted to make another highlight, but it got stolen from him, and he rues the day that happened to him. Like he's still literally upset. All because of one man. All because of one man. Steelers safety, Troy Polamalu.
Hell yeah. Listen. I I couldn't stand the playoff was always the Colts versus the Steelers. Cause it was good because it was a great match. But it's like, oh, it's the playoffs. This like if y'all could just rearrange divisions, this should definitely be what you call it. All these should definitely be what's the word? Super Bowl matches. Honestly.
Like when I heard him talk about it, of like, all right, this is going to be your first career touchdown, and it would have been his only career touchdown. We're going to fake the punt, and you're going to run the ball in. And it's like, sweet. Pat McAfee getting the touchdown. And then they line up to go and do the play. And then lo and behold, Troy Polamalu is lined up on the edge where he's supposed to run. And he's like, what the crap is he doing there? And somebody finally, just this year, asked Troy, so why is that you lined up there? And it's like, oh, I remember that. The coach mentioned about us needing to change up some of the plays. And so for that play, I just thought, why don't I stand over here this time?
Listen, Troy is my first love and my first crush of football.
The hair.
The hair is fine, but him going, but like I'm a woman of action. So just like you said, you're on defense, but you're going a mile of like you come literally out of nowhere and hit somebody, or literally out of nowhere and get a fumble or an interception. It's like, what? Who are you? And of course, like I said, and the hair helped because it's like a freaking jet beauty just flying through the freaking air. Like, what? Oh, who was that? Yeah.
Like Pat was ready to charge through and get his first touchdown. And I don't think he gave a crap about who was standing there until the play started and he saw it was Troy Polamalu, and he was like, I'm just going to kick it. Just going to kick it. Don't need a touchdown that badly. Just go and kick it.
Like, listen. Oh, I love that man. Okay, I'm sorry. But no, what I love what Deion Sanders said about it was a kickoff, and he didn't go into the pile. He's like, I made a business decision. And listen, sometimes you gotta make business decisions. Like, do I really want this ball? Is me getting this ball necessary? If not, no, we don't need to get this ball right now.
And he was like, it's a dog pile. There's enough dogs in the pile.
Like, is me being in the pile going to advance us getting this ball? Sure, it's more hands, but are my hands really with this ball? Oh shoot, Piper! You did not have to put her face to that turnbuckle like that. Oh shoot, okay, Piper. I wonder, because back to the cuts on wrestling. I am pretty sure it isn't the first time they just randomly cut people, right? But I wonder. I don't think it was this. I don't think it was this severe. I don't think it was this severe. And it feels like, how does that mentally? how are you dealing with that? How that there you go? How does that affect your work? Because like if you have if you're not Becky Lynch, if you're not LA Knight, and it's like I'm worried, how am I supposed to do a good job in the ring? I feel like ugh.
I would really like to see a poll online on the split decision between the Browns and Jags of who won the trade. Because like people are very up in the air about the trade. It's like is Graham, Judkins, and the next year's first equal to Travis Hunter? 3 players versus 1 player. Like, because people are very split, and I want to know what the consensus is.
I think we won. I think we won. I think we won. Like I think we won. Like I could pontificate on why, but I don't want to. I think we won.
I'm a huge Travis Hunter fan, but I'm also a big fan of Mason Graham. And Judkins? Judkins is, I mean, he was on the championship team. Like, he's not bad. He's immediately their running back 1. Immediately. He is the best running back on the Browns, and they wouldn't have had him if they didn't make the trade. I think it's also a matter of like for the team's needs, because like let's face it, the Browns aren't winning their division anytime soon. So having 3 extra top tier players really helps them.
I was gonna say, it's also a
Like
matter of who you
with,
pick.
with the Jags, it's a different story. You guys are in a weaker division, so it's easier to get to the playoffs. With the Browns, they got to face the Steelers twice, the Bengals twice, and the Ravens twice. Like that's not an easy division to play in.
It's
Ooh.
I like they're probably never gonna do it, but I do feel like the divisions should be rewrote. Like we should put some teams in other divisions, or at least playoff wise change the rules. Because like sometimes it's like, how did you're 10-4, but you didn't make it to the playoffs? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's all down to the 3 wild card spots. Like,
But it's like 10-4, but someone who's 7-9 gets in because you're in a different
because
division. Like, come on, Charlie.
well, that's because they're not a wild card. They won their division. One
That's what
team
I'm
from every
saying.
division gets in.
That's what I'm saying. They need to rewrite the divisions or at least playoffs because that makes no sense.
I mean, that makes it harder for your team, though.
I don't care.
It makes it easier for my team.
Said time by Piper. So
Like a lot of
look.
people online are saying that the AFC West might be the new NFC North.
Cool.
I'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's see how the other jabroni teams play.
Facts.
Like Raiders had a great draft. The Broncos had a great offseason. The Chargers, I feel like, are kind of a mixed bag on both. It's like they did. The Chargers did better in the draft than the Broncos did, but they did better in the off season than the Raiders did, but like, did they do enough to actually win a playoff game? I'm unsure.
There,
Like Chargers is that team like the Steelers have become, where it's like, yeah, you make the playoffs, but you don't make it past the wild card of the playoffs. You just make it to the wild card.
Piper is showing out in this match, but I always love Piper. And more so doing this in a blazer. I like it. Like it looks good for the group, the Secret Harvest. But I feel it was one of the things like how comfortable is it doing this in a button ups blazer? Honestly,
I mean, the fortunate thing is that like it's not dress pants with it because that'd make it way harder.
yeah. That would be excessively stupid. Yes. But she's doing but this match is great.
Ooh,
Woo! What are we
that
doing?
that was a DDT.
Come on,
Oh,
Selena.
ah, so close.
Daggone it. That was a good moonsault. Ooh, that headbutt hurt.
Woo. All right, I got to the headbutt.
Like you heard that crap?
Was Zelina Vega born in the U.S.?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. She was born in New York.
New York, New York. That was a good match.
Get off my pillow. That's for my head, not for your feet.
Meow, meow.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. He's not. That's their brother and cousin. Yeah. No. Now we like him. Yeah, that's Jacob Fox too. We like him. Yeah. He that ninja. He that ninja. He that ninja. Yeah, I mean. All right, so Backlash. We're getting a fatal 4-way. We're gonna get Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. That is gonna be tasty. That's gonna be good. That's good. That's gonna be a good fatal 4-way. Ooh. They always talking about you trying to screw your cousin. Pause. Do. Ooh. All right. Next up, during this commercial break, a recap of what happened last week, where they made official Randy Orton versus John Cena in St. Louis Backlash. Sure. Hey, St. Louis better come correct. That's all I gotta say. We've been doing some very very good backlashes for the past 3 years. Definitely 2. Yeah, like hey, y'all got some competition. Okay, that was weird. I was commercial for weshop.com. It was I like the premise of showing them being kids and now superstars, but that background song was weird as hell. I was like, what's the back? Why does the background sound feel weird?
So an archer, a werewolf, a psychopath, and a megastar walk into Backlash. Who walks out champ?
Who wins?
Who
Who
wins?
wins?
Like part of me is like, Fatu just won the title. Another part of me is like, well, it's a fatal 4-way. So if they want the title
If
off
if
this
if
place.
if Jacob loses, I have questions. I don't be mad as hell. Cause nah, not yet. Not yet. And honestly, I want all these people individually. I want Jacob versus Damien. I want Jacob versus Drew. We already got Jacob for the LA Knight. But yeah. And
Yeah,
we got to end it with finally having Jacob versus Solo.
I want LA Knight versus Joe Hendry.
I'm not sure what we're doing with Joe Hendry, honestly.
Well, he's the TNA champ.
He is, but I feel like we're trying to transition him to WWE, but we're not doing it well. Like we can definitely do it better.
Like, people want to complain about Randy Orton versus Joe Hendry, calling it corny, but like, I loved it. Like, no shame, I
It
loved
was
it.
good. It was fun. It was good. We could have just done
Like,
one.
I'm sorry that they didn't take their Mania match like super seriously, but like, does every match have to be like?
My thing is, you didn't have to RKO that boy twice. You could have just done it once. You could have just done it once, and I'm in fine. Like, I do agree with that. It's like you didn't have to RKO them twice.
But like, that's not the complaint that I heard. Like, I didn't really
Well,
hear people complaining about
more so making Joe Henry look like a chump. It's like, Dad, you're TNT champion. It took less than 5 minutes for you to get beat.
The inverse of that is Randy Orton's like the dude. Like,
This is true. Got your ears in the position, and she try to keep you safe.
hey, talk to me.
God's voice, yeah, he is the savior. He's the love, he loves the hate. I hear voices crying. I see the lion. But that's trying.
Man, the pop's gonna be so huge next week. I cannot wait.
So what's gonna be so huge?
The pop.
What's the pot? What do you mean?
Randy Orton in the main event for the World Championship in his hometown of St. Louis. Like, you got to
No,
understand,
no. What?
St. Louis, we cheered for Randy when he was a heel. We cheered for him when he was the bad
But
guy.
what did you?
Now that he's the good guy, like
But what did you call it? The plot?
the
The
pop.
pop? Oh, the pop. The pop. I'm like, yeah. That's like. What are you saying? Okay, pop. Yeah, that. Oh, and y'all. Oh,
Like, we popped when he RKO'd Ricochet out of nowhere, and Ricochet was a good guy. And we were like, yeah.
listen. That's neither here nor there. If Monday didn't teach us anything, we're wrestling fans are crazy people. Like one more time. Like, sir, like, we love Sammy. This is Sammy. Why are we doing it one more time?
Like, listen, we don't care if Randy is punting grannies in the head.
Yeah.
That's our boy.
I think y'all should re-examine yourselves about that
No,
scenario. It's like I think we do need to care about the grades get put in the head.
there were 4 big pops that night. Well, 5. I'll say 5. I'll add Becky
Oh.
Lynch.
Oh.
Becky Lynch got a pretty big pop, but Randy
Oh.
Orton was the biggest pop of the night. The other 3 big pops was the dark match where the Fiend came out.
Ooh.
Pop. The other 2 biggest pops were Asuka when she sprayed green mist into Paige's Sriracha's face.
Cool.
She misted
Yeah.
Sriracha. We popped for that. And the other biggest pop was Street Profits. And they looked at us like we were crazy. They were like, They're this loud for us. Like the look of shock and enjoyment on the Street Profits' face for St. Louis going nutty for
That's
them
understandable.
was delightful.
That's understandable because it is like, wait, hold up. It's St. Louis of all places, but more so than anything.
They were like, "We just got here. Like, y'all know us like that."
You brought the swag like nobody can. They brought the swag like nobody can.
They walked through the audience, even like it was great.
Like that walkthrough will get you a pop no matter what, honestly.
Well, they did the walkthrough after the match. Like they had the match, and then after the match, they did the walkthrough through the crowd because I guess they just heard us going crazy for them and was like, "We got to experience this."
Hey, it's like, hey, come on, hey.
I don't know where the Street Profits are from.
So they're definitely like they met in NXT. So one like their childhood friends. So one's probably from one place, another probably from another place.
Ohio and Chicago.
Well, that's close enough. That's close enough. Who from Chicago?
Well, I mean, St. Louis, usually we boo Chicago people, but I guess we make an exception for Montez Ford. Montez
He's from
Ford, we don't care if you're from Chicago.
he's
St. Louis, we accept you.
he's from Chicago. Okay.
And his wife is from Tennessee.
Tennessee girl. They're the South. I'm sorry.
I like Chicago pizza.
Oh, that thing is true. Point period.
Like, when you mention Chicago pizza to people, most people think deep dish. But no, it's the tavern style, that Chicago pizza. And like the thing is it's very similar to St. Louis style. And since I love St. Louis style, I think that like when I tried the tavern style from Chicago, I was like, oh yeah, this is good.
Like deep dish is
Like the only difference is we don't put yeast in our crust and we use a different kind of cheese.
like well,
But aside from that, it's basically the same
I was
thing.
gonna say, uh, be quiet, you. No, deep dish is just immensely different from the other pizzas. They're like, oh, so that'll be our pizza because it's so different. But nah, tavern style is Chicago style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Detroit style pizza.
I want to try that. That actually looks really. From the pictures I've seen, that actually looks really good.
Another one is Denver style.
What's in that?
They put hot honey on it. I can tell you that much. Which I've started doing on like every pizza. I literally keep my hot honey on my coffee
Is it
table.
really that good? Like honestly,
I love hot honey.
like, is it really that life changing? Honestly,
Hot honey?
like Eric.
Yeah, kind of.
Everyone's
Honestly,
putting hot honey on everything. It's like, is it really that good? Come on, Charlie.
well, I need to get me some chicken and waffles and bring it home so I can put some hot honey on it.
Now, like that's probably the only time I've had anything close to it. It was hot honey in syrup, which was like it was fine for chicken and waffles, but it's like, do I want to put this on something else? No.
I usually just use it on pizza. I was watching this cooking show, Cook at All
Okay.
Costs, and you can buy like advantages and stuff to help you in the competition. And one of the advantages, it was just a spoon, and it's like, wait, what's the spoon for? And it's like, you can send a taste of one of your dishes to the chef judge in the back, and they will give you an ingredient to help finish your dish.
Ooh.
And so the girl that got it, like the ingredient she got back was hot honey. To add hot honey to her dish.
I actually like that little. I actually love that little consequence. Not consequence. The advantage. It's actually a really, really great advantage, honestly.
Like the judge will taste your dish and give you an ingredient that they think will help your dish.
Heck yeah.
Like, especially since like the purpose of it is like you get a box and like you got to make a dish with the ingredients in the box, and anything extra you have to pay for. So it's like, and like you're only like given certain options, like a clove of garlic, a bottle of soy sauce. And it's like, do I need this ingredient or not? But like, to have it to where like the judge will taste it and they will give you the ingredient you need. Of any ingredient that they can think of, they will give you the ingredient they think you need. Like, boom.
Because sometimes it'd be good, but it's just missing something. It's like, what is it missing? I need another. I can't put my finger on it. Like,
I think I'm trying to remember, but I think the thing that she was making was barbecue sauce. And so the judge gave her hot honey because it added spice and it added sweetness to the barbecue sauce.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Now, honestly, the thing I've been doing is I've been adding hot honey onto my chicken wings.
Yeah.
So I like lemon pepper wings, which is a dry rub.
Right.
So you just pour some hot honey on it, and those wings aren't dry anymore, but they still taste like lemon pepper wings.
Like, understandable. It was like, I like stuff that makes sense. Like, you don't be wildly out the ordinary. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
But I feel like most people, they just throw it on pepperoni pizza.
Because again, sometimes you need a little kick. Like, pizza's fine, but sometimes, like, I just want a little spicy. Not a lot spicy, just a little spicy.
Well, I feel like hot honey is more sweet than spicy. Like it's got a little kick. Like it's not like hot sauce. For real though, like if somebody wants to make a chicken and waffle sandwich where like the chicken is tossed in hot honey before being put in between the waffle, like I'd buy 10 of those. Please and thank you.
It's like, again, that makes sense.
Like, how do we not have chicken and waffle sandwiches? Like, how are fast food places not like doing that?
Because you gotta get the right. Like, I love chicken and waffles. Go to it. But if you're going to do a sandwich, do I really want to bite into a waffle? Like, so I think like
Instead of a bun.
but yeah, like more so, yeah, my teeth, the front part. I would think like hollow out the middle maybe, and just have the crispiness on top. But yeah, I don't want to bite into two waffles in a chicken. Like with my sandwiches, it gotta be a little bit of a nice little middle. It does. So for people who are
A Martha Stewart TV show.
yeah. Do I really want to see like it's been a minute since I've seen her cook. So like, do I really want to see her in a competition?
Why has it been so long?
I don't want to. Her cooking isn't appealing to me.
It doesn't look like she's cooking in this. She's like a judge or whatever for the
That's
show.
even less appealing. It's like she's a judge. Do I really take her suggestions on food like that? I don't.
I've never tried the Taco Bell chicken nuggets. I heard that they're loaded with protein though.
Like all the reviews say they taste good. All of them.
Yeah, everybody says that they taste good, and the nutritional facts say that they're like 650 calories, but like 72 grams of protein.
That's
like you get more than a gram of protein for every 10 calories. Like,
yeah.
Like when you compare other restaurants' chicken nuggets to that, like the only place I think that does it better is Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
And the only reason Chick-fil-A has that better is because it's like half the number of calories. It's not, twice as much protein. It's half the calories. That's what makes it better.
You get protein and calories. Yeah. All right. For people who are here for wrestling,
I've went to Chick-fil-A one time, and my chicken sandwich was dry, and so like I've never gone back. But I've been left wondering: was it just a bad sandwich? Was it a bad location? Was it just a bad
where did
day?
you buy it from? Yeah. Where were you? Where were you?
Columbia, Missouri.
I would definitely go out.
Where the Mizzou Tigers play.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I would. I would definitely go someplace else to clock it.
Because I was just like, how is everybody like saying this is the best and it's better than Popeyes? Like I've eaten like 30 of those Popeyes fried chicken sandwiches, and I loved every single one I had. I've only had one Chick-fil-A sandwich, and I was like, this is dry. Why do people love this?
Like, yeah, that was yeah. I would go outside of Missouri to clock it. Like you shouldn't. You should. I firmly believe that if you're a fast food chain, it should at least be decent. Where it's like, okay, this is a decent taste.
Hey, Popeyes in Missouri slaps. Why does Popeyes in Missouri slap if the Chick-fil-A don't?
That's what I'm saying. There should be a decent taste to like, okay, this like if you go to a location, it's supposed to taste like this. I do believe that. So it's like
Like I hear a lot of people like hate on Arby's online, and I'm like, well, I've only ever been to one Arby's, but like I was always satisfied with my Arby's. Like I've only been to the one, but like taste wise, they've never failed me. They have failed in giving me my entire order a lot. Like I feel like every time I go, there's always something from my order missing. At least one item from my order is not in the bag every time, but everything tastes good. And I always question myself of like, why do I keep on coming back here? Why do I keep on coming back here when every time I come, they forget one of my sandwiches? But then I eat the Arby's and I'm like, dang, this does taste good though. Jimmy.
Listen. Keep our truth. He's a treasure. Cause sir, why are you still advocating for John Cena? Honestly, why? Why? All right, for people who are here for the wrestling,
Could you imagine R-Truth after he retires becomes general manager?
I don't see that in his future. That's just me.
I mean, how do we keep him on TV once he can't wrestle anymore?
I mean,
Because I feel like we need to keep him on
I feel like
TV.
that's what we're doing now. Like he's not wrestling; he's just backstage, just saying gems of pure gold. Like get up and test me. All right, for people who are here for the wrestling,
Well, I suppose we could keep him on like the Farouk deal.
Wait. Can I say it like 3 times? Let me just say this. For the people who are here for the wrestling, Orton had a promo. It was decent because no Cena, and they were getting Ray Phoenix versus Legado. Lucha. There you go.
I suppose we could have R-Truth on like the Farouk deal where Ron Simmons would show up every so often just to go, damn. Like, I suppose we could get R-Truth on that kind of deal where it's like, yeah, you're not going to wrestle and you're never going to be out in the ring, but like, we'll give you backstage segments every so often.
Like honestly, like what I'm trying to think. When was we know he won the tag titles with Miz, then they broke up. But after that was like a year ago, maybe 2.
Oh, that was like a year
That was
ago.
a year
Yeah.
ago. And so what match happened? Like you know what I'm saying? It's like honestly, he does.
I mean, they won the titles a year ago.
They won the titles. They broke up. But I feel like what he's doing now.
But
yeah, what he's doing now, he can probably do for another 10 years. Honestly. Lucha. We definitely got to do an underground watch this Tuesday. Oh, Ray going for arm drag.
just wait until we get to season 4 or 5 or whatever it was, where we got young Dominic.
So I heard that, and it's like, hold up, wait, time out. He was on Lucha Underground.
Yeah, he was in Lucha Underground. He didn't wrestle.
Okay.
He did beat up a security guard, but he didn't
So what
wrestle.
was he doing?
Supporting his father, his deadbeat dad.
Dad's not deadbeat. Y'all gonna stop this? Listen, what you're not gonna do is tell me what to do while you slap the crap out of my chest, bro.
We should be together. Well, that's such a weird thing to say to a full grown up man, dude.
We know the context. Stop. Y'all stop being weird with sayings. So what do you think?
You just mad he came here, not Roosh.
Let's you know what? Roosh is Roosh. I'm not sure what AEW was trying to do, but it is what it is, honestly. So what do you think about this? So I do agree. If you're a good wrestler, you're a good wrestler. You should what's the word? You should wrestle everybody. But there is a certain thing about wrestling other luchadors, and you're a luchador. It's a better match. So it's like, how do you find that balance?
I hear you, but I also think of uh, Japanese wrestling, and like I feel like Japanese wrestling is at its best when it's mixed with another style.
So Japanese wrestling is just it's strong style. So that definitely is not. It's like, even though it's a simple style where it works, where it's just like, hey, who's the best? What you call it?
Well, there's also King's Road style. It's not always strong
What is
style.
King's? Explain Kibo style.
Uh, I'll Google it for you because Google can tell you better than I can.
And we're at commercial break. Santos is in control with the Tope Suicida. It feels like I should get picture in picture, but I'm on Fubu and they're not doing it. Maybe that's just me. Dang, why did it take so long, Sammy?
Originated in All Japan Pro Wrestling and is most closely associated with the Four Pillars.
Okay.
That's where the term Four Pillars comes from. It's from King's Road style.
Interesting.
As opposed to strong style's European catch wrestling influences. This King's Road style is a narrative style derived from the American model of professional wrestling as physical storytelling. It distinguished itself from American style by largely eschewing many of the storytelling devices such as angles and gimmicks, instead by telling the story through the matches themselves. So I think with that, my mind goes to Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What I was gonna say, it does feel like, again, that's still a simple thing. Where it's like, why is that, like, shouldn't that be every match telling a story through the ring?
In my opinion, yes. It should be.
I'm not giving you a complicated story, but it's like, okay, like OC Orange Cassidy, like, simple. I'm gonna try to body slam you today. So, but every attempt sucks.
then I finally do it. It's simple, but it's effective.
But like you'll get a moment of like the dude rolls out of the ring, grabs Orange Cassidy's backpack, spills it out on the ground, and then like OC gets mad and then he starts getting serious instead of, lackadaisical.
But it really is like that. That should not be. That should be just how you wrestle. It really like every match should have a story. Like this match, even though they told it before the show, but still, I'm trying to break this man so he'll join my faction. Okay, I'm down with that.
Well, like my mind went to Stone Cold versus Bret Hart because, like, with no words spoken, just wrestling in the ring, one dude came in as the face, the other dude came in as the heel, and when they left that ring, their roles were
No
reversed.
words. Okay. Sorry.
Like that. That is magic.
You wanna know a secret? I haven't
What?
seen that match. Nope.
Okay. Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair, retirement match, WrestleMania.
Yes.
Okay. I think that could count as well. I mean, a couple words were spoken, but
No, it's like again, like this isn't a hard concept. Or it's like, okay, I want to end your streak, but I love you. I can't. I'm not. I can't shoot the final shot. Come on, Ray and Luke. Come on, Legado and Ray Santos. Like, what's this man's name? Santos Escobar.
Legado Fantasma, Legado Fantasma.
Yeah, I gotta hit each other like that hard in the face, though.
Nope. You got caught, buddy.
Just a little bit.
Oop. Countered again. Every time you go up to the top, Ray, it doesn't work. He knows your tricks.
Y'all wrestled in lucha.
Here comes Santos. Here comes Santos. Oh, double knee. Lucha Underground.
Lucha.
Kick out at one. Jeez.
Like, you gonna stop putting your knees in people's faces, bruh. Ooh, shot to the back of the face.
Feel like I need a bag of chips.
You ain't got to hit him that hard.
What you think?
Listen. I'm hungry. But there's only thing in here is fruit, and I'm mad.
Oh, I like fruit, but I'm getting myself chips.
When you're watching sports or wrestling, like, I really want fruit while I'm watching this. No.
Well, I was drinking a beer, and the beer made me want chips.
As it should.
I got Doritos, Cheetos, Sun Chips, Lay's, and Pringles.
All good. All good chips. All very, very good chips. I'm not even gonna hold you.
So you're not going to be like, oh, you should go for that one?
No. If you're asking me my favorite, you can't ever go wrong with Doritos spicy.
I got the new late night tacos.
How do those taste?
I don't know. I haven't opened
Okay, do that. Do that. Do that.
them. Like all these chip flavors I've never had. I got these chips because I've never had them. That's how I do my
Get all
chips.
of them. Get all of them. Now I'm interested. Let's do this.
No, I'm just opening up one bag at a time.
You punk. Okay, at least tell me the flavors of all the other chips.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
I got Lay's all dressed. Actually, one of these I have had before. It's my favorite. That's why I always get it. But all the other ones are ones I haven't tried before. I got Cheetos Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle.
Interesting.
Never had that. My favorite, which is the Sun Chips, it's the French onion flavored one. And then I got the Pringles, which the Pringles are 7-layer dip, Philly cheesesteak,
Oh,
and loaded potato skins.
oh, you're hurting my heart because I want some. I want some chips now.
Which one do you want?
I honestly, besides the sun chips, I could try all of those. Even though I think I've tried Lay's all dressing before. I think like that's more a little vinegary. It's not all vinegar flavor, but it's like a little vinegary.
It's literally all the classic Lay's chips flavors all added together. So it's the sour cream and onion. It's the Lay's barbecue, and it's salt and vinegar, I believe. I don't know if there's any other flavors, but it's those three. So it's that hint of the salt and vinegar that you're getting the vinegar from.
That sounds like a whole mess, though. Why? I don't want all that on the chip.
You told me you had all
I
dressed
think
before.
I've heard of it, but I don't remember a barbecue flavor on it. So it might be
Well, it's mixed with everything else, so it's not very noticeable.
so it might have been something else. It might have been something other dressing, but yeah, I don't remember all of that though.
The all dressed is literally all the classic Lay's flavors all added together into one chip. They just throw it through every single cycle. It's just like put a little bit of everything on there, all dressed.
Oh my god!
All right, so I grabbed the Doritos, like you recommended. Loaded taco.
Taco.
Good.
It tastes like a loaded taco. Like you get cheddar, you get sour cream, you get nacho flavor.
Mm-hmm. I can taste the onion. I can taste a bit of the tomato. And I can definitely taste the taco seasoned beef.
Okay.
If you like Taco Bell crunchy taco, this tastes like that.
That is high praise, especially like when they did the Dorito local taco. That took the tacos up.
a very 3 notches. It did.
Yeah, so Taco Bell has a taco that tastes like Doritos, and Doritos has a chip that tastes like Taco Bell.
So you know what? That makes more sense. Yep, that makes more sense. They're like, you know what? Tit for tat. We lend you our chip for your taco. Let's lend you your spices for our chip.
You should not use this kind of flavor for the chip in a Taco Bell Doritos taco because it will just taste the same as the taco
It's
itself.
redundant.
Yeah. The shell would just taste like the rest of the taco.
Like, just season up the taco. That's all you gotta do.
You know, I'm actually getting lettuce. After I've eaten a couple of them, I'm getting lettuce now.
And it's still good. Like, that's kind of weird. It's like a lettuce chip. I was like, do I want to taste the lettuce? Yes, no, maybe. Oh, speak of the, you know what? I think my phone be listening to me. I'm not sure how I feel about that because I'm on YouTube and the dude I follow just made he got chicken and waffles from KFC and he made a chicken waffle sandwich.
They do waffles at KFC?
They do it once every blue moon. They're not a staple though. I'm about to send it to you right now. I sent it.
What are your thoughts and feelings about Ciampa shaving his beard?
It's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. It's weird. Now, with that being said,
Like, I feel like if he wasn't with Gargano, I wouldn't recognize him as Ciampa.
now with that being said, he's still like a psycho though. So is it like don't take away from his character? He still looks crazy.
I feel like the beard made him look younger.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It did not.
You think he looks younger now?
So he still looks like a psycho, but that beard did not do him any favors of him looking a little younger.
It definitely made him look more like a psycho.
Did you see this match last week? The TLC match for the tag team championship?
Mm-hmm.
Listen. How is this not on WrestleMania, bro? How is it not? And people are like, well, hindsight's 2020. We didn't know how good it was gonna be. No, even without knowing how good the match is gonna be, just set up wise, the SmackDown division set up this match way better than New Day versus War Raiders. Oh, Andrade trying to be an instigator in Legado Fantasma. Umberto actually looked like he listening. Division.
Which Umberto?
It's only one Umberto.
They're both Umberto.
It's Alberto and Umberto. So I never got.
They're cousins and they have the same name.
It's a different.
That'll never not be funny to me.
It's a different influence. Alberto Del Rio. Umberto.
Del Rio, you talking about Alberto?
Yeah, wait, hold up. Wait. Cause now,
He ain't in WWE no more.
God. Okay. Cause I don't want to be that person. Who is Charlotte Flair's ex-husband?
Oh, that's Andrade.
Okay, so how did I get Alberto? Lord have mercy. Okay, that's on me. So okay, hold up. So Umberto
I was talking about the cousins.
is Umberto an angel?
Yeah, but Angel's not his real name.
You trying to put real life into this?
They're cousins. And their names are Umberto Garza and Umberto Garza. But Umberto Garza, the eldest, goes by Angel Garza. And Umberto Garza, the younger, goes by Umberto Carrillo.
Now, I'm pretty sure that was a WWE decision. It's like, listen.
Well, it's a smart decision from WWE. Like, y'all are cousins and y'all have the same name? No, we ain't playing
But
that.
that's actually kind of common in families. You have a common name, and at least two people have it. Three people have the same name. Either the first name or a middle name. It's passed around.
Definitely their middle name has to be different, right?
Oh, if they have a same middle name, I have questions. Okay. After this commercial, we're gonna have our main event: Jade Cargill and Tiffany Time versus Nia Jax and Naomi. Yeah.
Okay, so the younger one is Umberto Garza Carrillo. And the elder is Umberto Garza Solano.
I guess at least a different last name, but still, okay, that has to be a family name. That has to be a family name if we're gonna do first and middle. Like, daggone it, man. Like, there's a middle name of our family, and it's like, when if I ever have kids, I'm like, do I want to use it? Too many people already have it. No, like, you don't need it. Although my dad, he has a name on Instagram. It's like, oh, that's actually a pretty cool name. I might have to use that if I'm naming a kid.
And they have another cousin who's a wrestler.
What name?
El Sultan.
Okay. El Sultan? Really?
I'm Googling him.
Like, the Sultan. That cannot be your real name. But I love that though for you.
He has only wrestled one match.
Aww.
He wrestled with the grandfather, Humberto Garza.
Okay.
He wrestled with Ultimo Ninja, who is Humberto Solano Carrillo.
Cool. Cool.
I'm not sure if he's the father of Solano or Carrillo, because his name is Humberto Solano Carrillo. There's El Ninja Jr.
Cool.
So Angel Garza used to be known as Garza Jr.
That's cool.
before coming to WWE.
And actually, that's not a bad name.
It's a pretty big family. And Senior was a member of LWO back in WCW. Wrestling has more than one royal family.
And that's like it's just a nice thing to say. It really is.
Like, I didn't realize how deep the Garza family ran. Like, there's been like 8 of y'all. I mean, when one of them has 3 kids, and each of those kids has a kid, and like your brother also had kids, and those kids had kids, and like all y'all wrestle, like holy jeez, dude.
So I guess the question is how many people in your family can you be a wrestling family, or you can call yourself a wrestling family?
I mean, if the Ortons count with 3, like,
Right? It's like, do we count? I don't think you can count. Like, oh,
I mean, like, it's 3 generations, but like they ain't got siblings. Like, Randy decided to break the mold and had a bunch of kids,
or at
but
least
like,
cousins. Can we get another cousin that's from your family that wrestles?
I mean, it'd have to be like a 4th cousin because like Randy's dad was an only child, and it looks like his dad was an only child too. So like,
That's crazy.
and that was back in the day where like people didn't have only childs.
And you're on the farm, like there's not that much to do, so it's like, yeah.
Like, how you only have one kid? Are you like Hank Hill? You got that like narrow urethra?
That's so much. I'm not counting. All right, so the match has started.
Did you not watch King of the Hill?
I have not. I did not.
Oh, King of the Hill was such a good show. Oh man. Oh, you're really missing out. I wish I could be like you and get to watch it all over again from the beginning. You need to check it out. I hear they're bringing it back.
Interesting. Cause like some shows are good, you just don't have anything else to write, and it's just like
I mean, it's been off TV for like 20 years now.
like sometimes people just have writer's block, and it's like you gotta end it. I don't have anything else to write.
Well, like he's kept busy. He kept on doing new and different shows, and like a few years back, he brought back Beavis and Butthead, and like people were all ecstatic for it. And it's like, okay, well, you guys are welcome. And now it's like we want King of the Hill. And it's like, really? Okay.
Like more so with cartoons, I think it's probably the hardest one. Where it's like, how do we keep writing stuff for this show?
I mean, Simpsons hasn't stopped yet. Like, how is that show still going?
They probably change writers.
And it's not like him where he's like leading the entire thing by
Right.
himself. I mean, he probably had help with King of the Hill. I can't imagine he made all those stories up by himself.
Yeah.
But with Beavis and Butthead, yeah, I'm pretty sure he wrote every episode of Beavis and Butthead by himself.
That's crazy. Dang.
He also made the show Daria. I don't know if you ever watched Daria. I think you'd like Daria.
I did not. Alright. So Naya just took a hold of Jade and just started putting her face to the floor like, daggone it, woman.
All right. Summary for the show Daria. A smart and cynical girl goes through teenage life as a proud outsider in a world of mainly idiotic adolescents and condescending adults.
That's not like a typical teenager movie show. Alright.
I don't think he's ever made anything bad. Like, for real.
That's a good career. Or someone can say that about you.
Okay, so he made Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill, Office Space, Idiocracy, Daria, Silicon Valley. He made Spy Kids.
Ooh.
Another animated show called The Good Family. I never watched that. Oh, he made that. All right, yeah. Okay, the movie Airheads, starring Brendan Fraser and Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi.
That sounds familiar.
Okay, so you know who those three people are, right?
I heard Brendan Fraser. Say the other two again.
Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi.
Oh, what was the name of this movie again?
Airheads, it was made in 1994. They like rob a radio station.
Interesting.
So this was early days Adam Sandler.
Early day. This was this before
94.
before Happy Gilmore.
I would say
I feel like
so.
Happy Gilmore's when he like all right, I'm in my bag. You can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore was 96. This was 2 years before Happy
So
Gilmore.
this is a little sneaky takeoff.
And this was well before The Mummy, where Brendan Fraser really
Yeah, I
took off.
definitely know that. Yeah.
Because, like, The Rock was in The Mummy.
The Mummy 2 and
Oh, it was The Mummy, too. When is the first Mummy?
first one was like I want to say 1999 or 2000.
99, you were
Yeah,
correct.
I 1 and 2 are great.
So this is 5 years before The Mummy.
And honestly, probably Brendan Fraser was a bigger star than Adam Sandler.
I don't know. It's, 3 years before Con Air, where like people really started to recognize Steve Buscemi.
So yeah, like for that movie, I think he had a leg up. I want to say he had a Brendan Fraser had a movie with Pauly Shore. So I want to say yeah, those 2 years, before Happy Gilmore came.
This was 2 years after Reservoir Dogs, though, which Steve Buscemi was in that. But I wouldn't say that Steve Buscemi was widely known because of Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. Oh no, most
Like I
definitely.
feel like Steve Buscemi like really got like recognizable when he did Con Air with Nicolas Cage.
You got the whole world. Yeah, how Rolex heard that song. Y'all really did that.
So you got two things you need to watch now.
Yeah, we'll see. That's why I'm not interested. Because I know watching new movies. I don't find myself watching old movies.
Like this movie's almost as old as I. Like it came out in '94. But doesn't it help hearing that it's starring Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam freaking Sandler?
That definitely helps. That definitely helps. Crucifix Bombs by Tiffany Tanaya.
Let's see who else is in this. Chris Farley's in it.
Okay.
Ernie Hudson's in it.
So this feels like a real what you call it SNL like heavy movie.
They got Jed Nelson and they got Joe Montana. Did I say that right?
I don't know. It sounds like you're trying to say Joe Montana.
It's not Joe Montana.
So I have to know who that person is.
Okay. Overview for the movie. Three aspiring Rocky musicians are determined to have their band's demo tape played on the air. Out of desperation, they sneak into a Los Angeles radio station. But when they meet with the manager, it leads to hostility. They resort to threatening him with realistic-looking water pistols. Soon the situation escalates, and none too bright rockers get in over their heads.
That sounds fun.
It is a fun movie. I haven't seen it in probably 15 years,
And
but I remember liking it.
now you describe it, actually sounds really familiar. I'm pretty sure I haven't watched. I'm pretty sure I haven't saw all of it, but I feel like that sounds familiar now.
This might have been Adam Sandler's first movie. 94, like
Like it's very few that he had before Happy Gilmore. The only one I'm thinking about that I'm not sure if it was before that was what you call it, the movie with him and Damon Wayans, Bulletproof.
Adam Sandler was part of Saturday Night Live from 1990 to 95. So this was when he was still with SNL.
That's why I said it sounds very SNL heavy. You didn't have to crush her like that, Naya. Dang. Girl, move. Oh, you did it. You moved. Can you hold her? Can you hold her? I know you're a bodybuilder, but I don't know if you can hold
Okay,
Naya.
it was his fourth movie,
Okay.
and one of the movies he has I've never heard of before.
Tell me, what were they?
His first movie was Going Overboard.
Nope.
His second movie was Shakes the Clown, which I've never heard of. He played Dink the Clown.
That sounds scary.
And his third movie was Coneheads.
I remember Coneheads. Okay.
Yes. He did Coneheads and then Airheads.
Okay. Oh, 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 oh. So Jay is a power bomb to Naya. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany and Jay for the win. The ref tries to give Tiffany her belt, but Naya grabs it first.
Oh, I'm wrong about the first movie. I thought it was a different movie. It's Going Overboard. The movie I was thinking of came out 2 years before it, Overboard, starring Kurt Russell.
He wasn't in that. Yeah.
No, different movie.
Right.
What I was thinking was it was Adam Sandler's first movie, so maybe he was like a bit character in it, and I just don't remember him being in it.
Understandable.
But no, completely different movie. I've only seen one of Adam Sandler's movies before Airheads, and it was Coneheads. It was literally the movie right before it.
And Coneheads is the classic. It is.
Yeah. So he did Coneheads, then Airheads. All right, that was SmackDown.
So, like I said, James put the belt on herself. It looks kind of good on her. It was a little tug of war between her and Tiffany, but Nene came out and took a blow to Jade, pick up the belt. Honestly, all three of these girls will look real good with this title. I'm not even gonna hold you. They do. So
Condolences to all the people no longer with WWE.
yeah, because y'all are all phenomenal. Please, like,
I mean, all,
well, okay,
all of them.
yeah. In your own personal lives, you're all phenomenal.
In your own personal life, yes.
Wrestling wise, Shayna Baszler, baby girl, I need you. I need you someplace because you are great. You are great, and we just need you we need you to put you someplace else because this should not be the end of Shayna Baszler's story. It should not.
She should be GCW champion.
It's blood sport. Oh, my blah blah blah. Where it gets hard. My mind first went to blood sport. Yeah, all that. Run Marsh. Dang it.
I mean, isn't Bloodsport only like once a year though?
Yeah, but that's a GCW driven thing, right? Though, right?
Um, kind of, sort of, not really. No.
Okay, but
I mean, GCW wrestlers wrestle in it.
okay. I was gonna say her versus Marsha, but dang it, that's like, would that still be working with WWE? No, yeah. So dang it, what? Why did y'all not run that back? Oh, Punk.
Well, I don't think that like matters though.
I'm not sure. Well, I don't know, and I don't want to pontificate if we don't know. But that should have definitely happened where they run her versus Marsha Slim a bitch back. But yeah, y'all are all phenomenal in your own way. So if you really want to do this, don't give up. Don't give up. WWE just is not the template of great wrestling. I think if anything, the past 15 years has proven that. They're not the template for great wrestling. So don't think, oh, I didn't get here, I'm not good. Nah, WWE got issues.
True.
You want to hit this out or me?
Oh, you do it.
Well, thank you all for watching Workhorse Wrestling Network's Friday Night Watchalong of SmackDown. We are here every Friday night and Live Life Be Lifing. If you can't make it Friday, we're here Saturday mornings on Winter Circle, where it will be a competition between WE Raw, NXT, and AEW Dynamite. See who comes out on top each week. If they're not busy and they have a fun game to play, you can watch Slim and Sammy Joe and ALW competing in World Professional Gaming on Sundays and enter the Square Circle. And then Tuesday, our flagship show is the Cookout, which is about what's cooking up in the world of professional wrestling. We're doing a little underground watch along. So if you want to know, hey, where'd pizza come from? Hey, where Fizz came from? Hey, where did Boldy come from? AKA Ricochet. Come on, come watch along with us. So you can see their origin stories. We're on all of the social media Johns. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on the Clock app. We're on Threads. Just type in Workhorse Wrestling Network, and there we are. There's a QR code up top by Slim and Sammy Joe. Click that to find more information about us. If you just want to hear the maleficentness of our voices, go to Spotify and Amazon Podcasts or Amazon Music to just hear us on podcasts. Just hear us just talk about wrestling and other fun little stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't like it. Just like it so you can see more of our faces everywhere. That's how it works. So, without further ado, I don't have a light switch, so I can't click the lights off. But until next time, peace. Bye.